and then he goes like bang bang. And then he like actually starts shooting this thing. So today we're gonna talk about this life-changing life or death experience that I had yesterday. Okay, this is story time. I work downtown, okay, in literally one of the worst cities in Canada. It is like most for so many things. It's most racist city in Canada, like most or like a highest crime rate in Canada, dirtiest city in Canada. It's like number one for like all these terrible, horrible things. And then to top that off, I work downtown, right? And my school campus is downtown. So I'm in downtown of this awful city for like so much of my life. So anyway, my bus stop is really sketchy, okay? It's scary to be down there during the day, let alone at night. Get off work at like 10 or something. My bus usually comes around 10:20, 10:30, and I get home sometime like 11. So I am like downtown until like the wee hours of the night. So first of all, let me show you, let me see if I can get a picture of this bus stop so that you understand exactly what I'm talking about. It's just like this narrow space behind buildings, so it's basically an alley, and this is what it looks like. I know this is probably making no sense, but it's like, it's right here, just like between these two buildings, and then this is like a back alley. It's like a literal alley. There's like a parking lot and narrow, it's an alley. But anyways, so my bus stop is like right there, and I just kind of stand over against this wall, especially now that it's like winter and stuff, because when you, I don't know, you can't really tell just from looking at it, but like the way the buildings are slanted, if you like stand up against the wall, then the wind and the cold and everything just kind of blows past you. I'm standing there at my bus stop, and this sketchy looking group of individuals walks by, and I'm used to it, obviously working downtown. Like, I probably have 100,000 story times. So this group of individuals is passing by, no big deal. I just continue minding my business, and then this one individual in particular stops at the bus stop, and he leans up against the wall, like this close to me. He's like right next to me, almost shoulder to shoulder. I'm like, okay, it's a bit close, but whatever. Like, he's probably just trying to avoid the wind too, as we wait for this bus, you know. And usually I'm the only person at that stop. He's standing there next to me, and he's like wearing like the whole mask and everything. So he pulls down, it's like one of those masks like this that just shows your eyes. So he pulls down the bottom part, and he's like, what are your plans over the holidays? What are you doing for Christmas? I was like, oh yeah, I usually just stay at home, you know, spend time with my family. He's like, oh, okay, so do you guys ever do anything like this? And he's reaching into his pocket. He's like, don't worry, it's fake. He pulls out this gun, okay, and I'm looking at him like, what is this boy doing? Oh, child, please. So he pulls out this gun, and it clearly, like, it looks plasticky. There's like clearly like this neon orange plastic at the tip, and like gray and black plastic and all that. So I'm thinking like, no, we don't play with like plastic 3-year-old approved guns on Christmas. And then he goes like bang bang. And then he like actually starts shooting this thing. He shoots probably like 4 or 5 times, and like real projectiles are coming out, and this gun is making like real gunshot noises. Like, it's actually so loud, especially like between all the buildings. You can like hear all the ricochet and everything, and I was like physically seeing like fire or sparks or whatever. Like, when you shoot a gun, I saw the flames, like the gunfire, so to speak. I saw that there. And he shoots it like 4 or 5 times. He's like, ever do anything like this? I was like, no, we usually just like eat, watch Elf, whatever, Christmas movies, just have a nice peaceful evening. He's like, oh, okay. And then he's just looking at me kind of weird, because like, excuse me, I just like fired 5 rounds in front of you. Why are you just sitting there? And then I was just there like, okay, no, I don't understand what you're doing here. And then after like a really long awkward silence, he just kind of looked at me like, he was like, yeah, I don't really care. I mean, I was just trying to scare you with the gun, but you didn't even like flinch. I was like, okay, well. He's like, well, I'm Tristan. It was nice meeting you, or nice trying to scare you, or whatever. I was like, yep, get home safe. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. And then he like ran off. He was like sprinting because his friends were long gone by now, but he like sprinted to catch up with them. And that is the story. Honestly, I was perfectly fine. I just stood there, carry on, waiting for the bus stop, and then after about like a few minutes, that's when I realized, like, wait a minute, what just happened? Literally, I don't even know. I was completely unfazed. I did not move. I did not care. Like, I wasn't scared. Even when I saw that this plastic gun was, like, actually real, I was just kind of like, okay. Congrats. You have a gun. I've never really been easily scared, and then now this is like, that's like basic scared, like when someone jumps up behind you or like screams your name or something like right in your face. I'm just kind of like, what, can I help you? And even now, like, this just proves that, I don't even know what this proves, but this just goes to show, like, I don't fear anything, I guess. But yeah, that was like a crazy experience, super weird. Like, at the time, I was fine. Even after, I was fine. It wasn't like till I got home and like I told my sister what happened. And even now, just like thinking back at it, like, I know I wasn't scared, but that could have gone so much differently. Like, let's say that I was a different person who was really scared and nervous and all that, like a lot more anxiety, then that could have ended so badly. Like, what if he turned and like aimed it at me or something after proving that it was real? Or what if he like, I don't even know. Like, this is just so crazy. I can't even imagine. The moral of the story is, get home before the sun goes down. Stay indoors as much as possible. Get home before 5 and boom. But yeah, I'll probably have to do more story times. Someone suggested that like, me as a person would be really good at like a storytelling channel, and someone else suggested like a reaction channel, so yeah. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you all have a great day.